Hey guys, did you know that 2 is equal to this square root with this pattern going on forever? And I'm going to show you DIY how to make your own one of these. For example, how would you find the corresponding square root for 8.4? Or any number that you want. So first let's build it out for 2. We can start out by saying 2 is equal to 2. And then we can change the 2 into square root of 4. Next we can rewrite the 4 as 1 plus 3. And then we can rewrite the 3 as square root of 9. Next we can rewrite this 9 as 1 plus 8. And the 8 we can change into 2 times 4. 4 is equal to the square root of 16, and 16 can be rewritten as 1 plus 15. 15 can change into 3 times 5, and 5 can be rewritten as square root of 25. And the same thing for all these, we pulled out a 1, so 25 can be rewritten as 1 plus 24. And then for the 24 to keep up the pattern, we can pull out 4 to give us 4 times 6. 6 is equal to the square root of 36, and we can rewrite the 36 as 1 plus 35. And this pattern is going to go on forever. And this is how this 2 was derived. And if you go through that same work, you can find 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. The first pattern that you notice is the coefficient of each of these nested square roots is always 1 greater than the one before. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. And the coefficient of the first nested radical is always 1 less than your original number. So if this is 6, the first one's 5. If it's 7, the first one's 6, and so on. So same thing is going to be true if they're decimals. So 4.2 is going to be 1 plus 3.2 times the square root of 1 plus 4.2 times the square root of 1 plus 5.2, and so on. And same thing for 7.1, you just subtract 1 from it to get 6.1, and then you just keep adding 1 forever. Here it is in the general case. If you're ever starting with x, it's always 1 plus 1 less than that, times the square root of 1 plus 1 more than this one, times the square root of 1 plus 1 more than this one, times the square root of 1 plus 1 more than this one. So you can even do it for pi if you wanted. Pi is equal to the square root of 1 plus pi minus 1 times the square root of 1 plus pi times the square root of 1 plus pi plus 1 times the square root of, and so on. And then last, to build our 8.4, you'll do 1 plus 1 less than this, which is 7.4, times the square root of 1 plus, and then you add 1 to this, which is 8.4, times the square root of 1 plus, and then you add 1 to this, which is 9.4, times the square root of 1 plus, add 1 to this, and it gives you 10.4, times the square root of 1 plus, and so on. This is how to make your own square root Ramanujan sum of any number that you want. How exciting.